So guys, it's time for Top 5 Frauds Premier League edition. These are the players holding money and not living up to their salary for your favourite team. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Jack Grealish. Former Man City club director Jack Grealish described Jack Grealish as one of the most exciting attacking players in world football. He reached double digits in goals and assists in his last 3 seasons for Aston Villa. At his best, he scored 6 goals, 10 assists and finished 11th in the league table. He gets a lot of praise for his dribbling, but there's a distinction between dribbling and holding on to the ball. Holding on to the ball, he's great and he passes well, but he's not the dribbler that people think he is. I don't know what really convinced Man City to trigger his release clause and sign Grealish for £100 million on £300,000 per week. That's insane, because in his first season he struggled, and following the treble season, he's been very inconsistent and has limited starts. Never scored in 2024 and still hasn't scored. This season, he has just 1 assist in 16 Premier League appearances. They've signed multiple players at his position to try and replace him. You don't sign a player for £100 million to be a one-season wonder or a bench player. A few less trips to the pub might recover his career. Casemiro won 5 Champions League, 3 La Liga titles with Real Madrid. Obviously, you'd expect a player of his skill set, experience and love for the game to bring leadership and overall stability to Manchester United. His defensive numbers were as you would expect in his first season. 5th in the league in tackles, 3rd in tackles against players dribbling, but he also had one of his best seasons ever offensively. They had a higher win rate with Casemiro, and United finished 3rd in the league on his debut season, but he's regressed significantly. And so has the club's status in the league. Some say it's age or coaching tactics. None of that explains such a drastic regression in every stat category. His passing accuracy has dropped, including a recent game where he lost possession 17 times against Everton. His defensive numbers are career lows. Multiple games without a single block or interception this season. Scored just 1 goal from 21 attempts. The thing about Manchester United is that they switch between giving this impression to their fans and players that they're league contenders. But in reality, they're a rebuilding team, which is obviously not what Casemiro signed up for. But then you consider the fact that he's 32, the highest earner at the club, one of the highest in the league at £350,000 per week. Any player on that salary will be comfortable defrauding on serious club like Manchester United. Harry Maguire. Manchester United fans will be pleased to know that it's not just Casemiro, but also Harry Maguire that makes this list. He grew a positive reputation for himself as a dominant defender at Leicester City with leadership qualities and aerial ability. They signed him on a record fee, £80 million, but defensively he has got worse. This season, he's in the 29th percentile in tackling among defenders, which is a big drop-off from previous seasons. His ground duel success rate has reduced to 33%. His minutes, goals conceded per 90 have all worsened. Since the 2021-22 season, Manchester United's win percentage is higher and they concede fewer goals without Harry Maguire. He has the characteristics of a top defender, but there are multiple defenders better than him at Manchester United and in the Premier League that are not earning £190,000 per week. Raheem Sterling. He joined Chelsea in July 2022 for £47.5 million, along with a wealth of experience, league titles, creativity, and a potential leader for Chelsea's attack. But in his first 2 seasons at Chelsea, he regressed in goal contributions and efficiency in terms of minutes per goal. Sterling was loaned to Arsenal for the season after Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, and Pedro Neto were all selected above him by Maresca this season. You obviously don't value your star player if you sell them to your rival, even if it's a loan deal. The results are that Chelsea are much better offensively without Sterling. Foolishly, I thought that Sterling would actually make Arsenal more of a contender since they only had 1 position to fill on deadline day. He has only 4 starts for Arsenal, 12 appearances, averaging 25 minutes per game, 1 assist, no goals. Even Martinelli and Trossard are ahead of him in the squad rotation. He's of no use or value to either Chelsea or Arsenal. Both these clubs overlooked my guy Osimhen, so they deserve to fund this fraud. Timo Werner left Leipzig as their top scorer of all time to join Chelsea in 2020 and had an underwhelming first stint in the Premier League. Scored just 10 goals and 9 assists across 2 seasons. He was rightfully criticised a lot for his missed chances and inconsistent form. He returned to Leipzig before making another attempt at the Premier League in what is now his 2nd season with Tottenham Hotspur. He continues to prove that he is just not capable of playing at a high level in the Premier League. He's played 18 times this season without scoring a goal, started just 4 games, averaging 29 minutes per game. In total, he's had 31 league appearances for Tottenham, with only 2 goals and 6 assists, far below what he was doing in the Bundesliga prior to when he joined Chelsea. But I have to say, unlike all the other players mentioned in this list, besides maybe Man City and Grealish, Tottenham defrauded themselves. His comeback season at Leipzig was his worst performance-wise for the club, and the following season, he was injured. So I just don't understand what they were expecting when they gave Timo Werner another chance in the Premier League. Another case of Tottenham shooting themselves in the foot. All of these players are high profile and have historically shown that they are capable of significantly impacting teams in a positive way. Which player do you think is the most fraudulent for their team? Comment below your thoughts and opinions. Remember to like and subscribe. There's plenty more videos to come.